Jim Cameron, your Jim Cameron references are showing. You know what? I can live with it. Also, I want to tell Cam of my very own. Hi, everyone. It's me, Grant, the movie and TV guy. Living raised on Pop with Grant, everybody. And, we're talking about a movie. Movies and TVs that we do here. And we're talking about a little low-budget independent film called Avatar: The Way of Water. Yeah, it's a big one. So, and this is a non-spoiler review. I'll do my best. There are going to be some... But I will say this. If you don't want to know anything, just go see it. So Avatar: The Way of Water is written and directed, or was it written this time? Maybe it wasn't written this time, but it was directed by James Cameron. This is the sequel to Avatar, and it is his first film since Avatar that he has directed, because it took an ass-numbingly long time to make. Was it worth it? Surprisingly, yeah. So what is Avatar: The Way of Water about? Well, it picks up roughly a decade or so after the events of Avatar, where we last left Jake Sully. He and Neytiri fell in love, and together with the tribe on Pandora, defeated the Sky People, including the sinister Colonel Quaritch, played by Stephen Lang, and Jake Sully was permanently transferred into a Na'vi body and ended up, getting cozy and settling down with Neytiri. Now we pick up about 10 years later. Now they have a very, very large family, 3 children of their own, a very own 2 sons and a little daughter. They also have, believe it or not, an adoptive daughter, played by Sigourney Weaver, named Kiri, who, believe it or not, the reason it's adopted is that it turns out Dr. Grace, Sigourney Weaver, was pregnant the entire time, and while in her avatar body, gave birth, despite her death, she gave birth to a little girl, who's also played by Sigourney Weaver. Plays both roles in this, including flashbacks as Dr. Grace. We then see, they're all living happily. Another one among them is a human who prefers hanging out with the Na'vi named Spider, who has a connection to another legacy character, which I will not spoil here. But believe it or not, they're living in relative harmony, but the Sky People are back. They're continuing to try to mine the land. And among all other things, wouldn't you know it, they had a plan in place for Quaritch in case he died, and that was creating basically an Avatar clone of Quaritch, who is once again played by Stephen Lang. And his only objective is to kill Jake Sully. Knowing this, the family flees their forced home to the Pandoran, another side of the Pandora planet, which is entirely ruled by water, where they run into various characters, both friend and foe, and soon, together with their arms, with their newfound friends behind them, will have to take on the Quaritch and the Sky People, while their kids come of age in this strange new world and try to make friends and not make too many enemies. Let the battle begin. So Avatar: The Way of Water is a big surprise for me because anyone who saw my retro review of Avatar a few months ago when it was re-released knows that I didn't love Avatar. I only kind of liked Avatar. I thought it was a visual spectacle, but I couldn't care less about the characters. I thought it was very formulaic, and I was not a fan. So color me surprised when I didn't just like Avatar: The Way of Water, I kind of fucking loved Avatar: The Way of Water. This is so much better than the first one that it seems like a completely different movie. Right away, I cared about these characters. I really liked these kids. They're all really terrific. I really liked this water world. I think that it was a really good choice for him to apparently wait until he could properly mocap diving and water, because it looks amazing. Excuse me. I saw this film in IMAX 3D, and it looked amazing. The 3D was phenomenal. And I think that it was a very shrewd choice, I think, because of the 3D, to make this a lot of the action take place on the sea, because water in 3D just looks good. It just inherently looks good. But like I said, the story still worked. It worked really, really well. And I actually liked the characters. And yes, is the story to some degree formulaic like the first one? A little bit. But my problem is that the first film, I didn't really know the characters, I knew their types. This one I got to know the characters, and I got to really have emotional investment in them, especially little Kiri, who's played wonderfully by Weaver, in a role that could have easily been gimmicky stunt casting, having an adult actress playing a child in motion capture. It didn't, because she brought her typical Sigourney Weaver soulfulness. Sigourney Weaver's having a year between this, The Good House, and Call Jane. She's really showing why she needs to work more often, because Sigourney Weaver's awesome. But she's really good here. There's a sweet little love story that forms between the chief's daughter of the Water Tribe and the son who's a little bit of like the black sheep of Jake Sully's kids. It's really kind of sweet. Now, are there problems with the movie? A little bit. And I will get to that, but they're very minor flaws. First and foremost, Sam Worthington can't act. I'm sorry. I've given up hope that this guy... He's slightly better, I guess, here than he was in the first movie, but the dude is driftwood. There's something about that guy. I don't know what it is. I'm sure he seems like a very nice guy. He's kind of just... He's one of those guys... And look, I'm ready to be proven wrong, but, like, he just doesn't have charisma to me. There's something about... He kind of feels like one of those actors they really wanted to make happen when Avatar came out. That it just really didn't... Sort of like Taylor Kitsch, except Taylor Kitsch was a little bit better. I'm sorry, but he's never really done it for me. And he's fine here. I think he does bring a little more to it. He still can't pick an accent to save his life, though. Also, the movie, I should mention, because it's ass-numbingly long. It's 192 minutes, which, if we're keeping count, is 3 hours and 12 minutes long, and that does not even include trailers. It's long, I will say this, it's paced well for a movie that is that long. However, the first act especially, it does get kind of repetitive. There's a lot of setting up. Setting up that is important later, mind you, the first time. And then it gets kind of repetitive, and it is a lot of, like, we should stay, we should go, we should stay, we should go, before they get to the Water Tribe, and that takes a little too long. Other than that, however, those aren't big enough to really keep me from going to the top of the heap, and I'm going to do it, guys. I keep Avatar 4.5 stars just on spectacle alone, but I like this considerably more, and that means, minor flaws aside, yeah, you see it, bang, 5 out of 5 stars for Avatar: The Way of Water. I'm shocked that I loved this movie. I genuinely loved this movie. I thought the 3D was phenomenal. I thought the story was great, and I'm actually looking forward to Avatar 3 now, and I never thought I would say that. So I'm glad we're at least going to get that one, regardless of how this movie does this weekend. But yeah, surprisingly, Avatar: The Way of Water is kind of great. Go see it. Avatar: The Way of Water gets 5 out of 5 stars. Let's close the book on it. Trailer trash. Let's talk some trailer trash. John Wick Chapter 4. Cannot wait. Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. This looks awesome. This is the new trailer. It looks great. Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1. I cannot wait. Same trailer we've gotten before, but I still can't wait. Shazam! Fury of the Gods. We talked about it. Looks great. Now, this one is an IMAX exclusive trailer. Oppenheimer. This is the brand new trailer that is only showing in IMAX, and it looks amazing. I didn't know Robert Downey Jr. was in this movie. Or Emily Blunt, for that matter. I love Emily Blunt. Yeah. Aces all around. Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. This looks awesome. I cannot wait to see this one. I'm a big fan of the series. This is one that I'm actually that my mom will want me to take tier 2 because she loves Indiana Jones. And I'd be happy to do it. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. Also looks awesome. And Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania. Talked about it. Looks good. Apparently, and I'm kind of pissed that our screening didn't have it, at, I guess, the 2D screenings or the Dolby screenings of Avatar, or even some IMAX screenings, I guess, they have the teaser trailer for Barbie with Margot Robbie. Bastards, they didn't put it in front of my screening. I did read the description, though. It is online tomorrow, so I'll be able to check it out. The description sounds awesome. Apparently it's a 2001 homage, where what's the name of the thing? My brain, I'm a little tired, guys, I have to be honest with you. I'm gonna go to bed pretty soon. Get ready for family to come in to get some Bardot done for you. If I can tomorrow. Depends on how the day goes. But apparently, yeah, it's an homage to 2001, where... Oh, the obelisk, the monolith, yeah, where it's like these apparently like little girls with Barbie dolls, and the monolith shows up, and it's I haven't seen the trailer, so I can't confirm this, but apparently it's like a monolith. It's from a distance. He sees the monolith, and they playing the 2001 music, and apparently when the shadow clears, it is a gigantic Margot Robbie in like the iconic black and white like Barbie swimsuit, and all the little girls look up in awe and start smashing their Barbie dolls, and are like raising their hands up to gigantic Margot Robbie Barbie, and she's like kind of smiles and winks. That's great. I love it, because the thing is, this is Greta Gerwig and Noah Baumbach's Barbie with Margot Robbie. I had no faith in this project until those people were involved, and I'm like, this could be the Lego movie good. I really believe it now. That sounds like a great trailer. Anyway, so but that's just me speculating. I have not seen the trailer, but if that's true, that's awesome. Alright. And was there shawarma? Moving on. Was there shawarma? Yes. During the credits, it's not an extra scene, but like the first one, there's these beautiful 3D scenery shots at the beginning of the credits. Nothing after, though. Alright, yeah, so that's it. We will be back tomorrow, hopefully either tomorrow or Saturday. One or the other for, tomorrow, I'll say sometime this weekend. I don't want to make any promises. Sometime this weekend we'll have reviews of Bardo, False Chronicle of a Handful of Truths, and Snow Day, because why the fuck not, even though it doesn't look very good. And the original is a good movie, and I don't know why we have to remake everything from my childhood, but I'll see it. Jerry Trainor's in it. He'll be funny. He's always funny. Yeah, and then more to come. Babylon, speaking of Margot Robbie, maybe The Whale, if it comes here. If not, we will get to it eventually. I Want to Answer Somebody, and more to come. That'll all be next time, and until next time, I'm Grant, the movie and TV guy. I see it all, and I'm happy to share it with you. I love you all. I appreciate you all. I love you all, class dismissed. I love you 3000. Be kind to one another. If you like this video, give it a like if you want to. Give it a subscribe if you want to. Give it the bell. I don't know what it does, but that's what you're supposed to do, or so I've been told. If you want to find me elsewhere, reviews, lists, and other fun stuff, you can check me out on letterboxd.com at Raising on Popcorn with Grant. Twitter, I'm at Raise Grant. You can also find me on Facebook, Raised on Popcorn with Grant. On Serialize, I'm all one word, all lowercase, Raised on Popcorn. Check out my podcast, Raised on Popcorn with Grant, the podcast on Spotify and Anchor. Leave a comment, even if it's, hey Grant, I like waffles. It really helps out. Some of you already have, but even if you haven't, take care of yourself, take care of your mental health. It's incredibly important. I want to know down below, what did you think of Avatar, The Way of Water? Did you like the movie? Hate the movie? Think my opinion's good? Think I'm full of shit? Comment below, let me know. And until we meet again, we were all raised on popcorn. Make mine with extra butter. I'll catch you guys next time. Alright, bye everyone. Take care. Have a good night.